Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield, it's Beckham. Rushes on him. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Flags flying as the pass is incomplete. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Direct snap. Gets it out quickly. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Louisiana Tech.
After the whistle, it's 1st and 5 for this offense. They'll move the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Oh, he's got a chance. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup.
At the 45-yard line. 1st First down for your Bulldogs.
We've reached the end of the period. Georgia Southern is on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. He'll take it himself. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Bulldogs can really attack on this second and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Turning it on! Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
First down for your Bulldogs.
Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Brought down at the 31-yard line.
After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on second down. Finding open areas. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
He's tackled at the 23-yard line. First down for your Bulldogs.
The Bulldogs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll send the tight end in motion. He leaves it with his back. They finally make the stop at the big run. It's plenty to move those sticks for the first down. And the Bulldogs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Motion from the wideout. Going for the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And the extra point is good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. James Madison needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Harrisonburg behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Colorado State. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Power football with the run. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
Heck yeah, Reese. The bigger the expectations get, the bigger the consequences get for every single game. So you know this league is tough. You know there's always a lot of points scored. You know there's...
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, it's Yates. Wide open downfield. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half.
And first down for the offense.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gary. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
Finds his tight end. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you could tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the end.
The pull and throw off the RPO. They're headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Running into the open space. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
Gain of 19 on the play. First down for your Bulldogs.
The Bulldogs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Slithers into space. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Offense set on first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. They're dealing with a second and long. He wants to change this route. Looking for a man. It's Beckham. Oh, they're after him. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. And the Bulldogs come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wide receiver comes in motion. Creates a little space. Breaks into the open. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
They're going to keep feeding this guy the football, guys. Over 100 yards rushing with that last carry now. We knew coming into this game today, they had to get the running game going. They had to be able to turn around, hand it off, and get positive yards and set themselves up into manageable third down situations. We've seen them at any area of the field so far in this one have success in the running game. They'll keep that up until this defense proves they can stop it.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Brought down, but not before he pulled his way inside the 10 to the 8. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. When you see all those defenders around your intended target like that, just throw it in the ground or throw it away. I mean, that's a completion that loses yards. You're just hurting your offense there.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Just enough time for one final play in this half. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Just a precious few ticks remaining. This likely the final play of the first half. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it to the right side. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. Louisiana Tech about to kick it off to start this second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively you understand, like, the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
That's reeled in. It's Dallas. Turns it on in midfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's at the touchdown, Eagles. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. Sends it back in motion. On the move. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
Loss of 8. Third down coming up.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Maybe a double pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Takes it the other way.
I'll tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
29 Philly.
Quick release on the RPO. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They've got a chance to get out from their own end. 2nd and 6 from the 18. The offense changing the play. Back to throw, it's Beckham. Bought a little time, lets it go. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was...